If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, attorney Shah Peerally can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
Are you an H-1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H-4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H-4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H-4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H-4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum, namaskar to all the listeners. Hi and thank you to all for listening. And this is attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. Today I have on the board with me Franco, and we're going to discuss about politics, immigration, so many things happening right now. And before I start, everything I'm going to tell you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. First of all, before I take the callers, I know we already have the callers. The number to the studio, 408-912-5565. If you have any questions I can answer, I'll be glad to answer. I wanted to mention there was a very good article today, and I posted this on our website, attorneyonair.com, where basically one reporter from Bloomberg covered the issue of H-4 EAD. Many people don't know, only 37% of people who are eligible for H-4 EAD seem to have applied, and this is kind of we have fought so much, we have worked so hard to get that, but many people are still scared to file for the H-4 EAD. So I recommend, if you have any issues with the H-4 and you want to move to EAD, give us a call. We will assess if it is a good thing to move to H-4 EAD, and we have a special blog for H-4 EADs. You have to type www.h4eadlaw.com, h4eadlaw.com, or h42ead.com. So let me take one caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi, I have a question regarding my green card. Actually, my company A filed 485 in 2008, and in 2011 I resigned that company X and joined Y. Now my priority date is current. I received RFE for employment and medical, and my current company is responded to their RFE last week. Can I change job now?
Okay. So basically, when you filed, your dates become current. Did you file for adjustment of status already?
Yeah, we filed in 2005. No, adjustment of status on 2008.
Okay, so but did you file the I-485, right? You have an EAD and everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. So once you have the EAD, you can move to another same or similar position. So you got it from company A, you moved to B already, you did an AC-21. Now
Yes.
you want to move to company C. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't recommend doing that right away, but if you want to move before you get the green card, you need to redo another letter of employment, AC-21 letter, from company under company C. So yes, you can move, but make sure you send the letter before the green card is issued so that it doesn't create issues, okay? All right?
Okay. Okay.
Did you,
So
company
my
has,
RFE, they responded to the RFE last week. Is that okay now?
yeah, that's fine. But it doesn't matter if they responded or not. Even you move to company C, because now the way you move, the company doesn't own your green card. It's you. So every time you move to a company before the green card is issued, you need to do an AC-21 letter. That RFE is basically asking you for an AC-21 letter. So make sure company C also send a letter as soon as possible, just to be on the safe side. Okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
To you. And if you need help, give us a call. We can help you on that. 510-742-5887. It's a very good question. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for taking my call. And this is Kumar. I have a question on H4 EAD.
Yes.
Actually, like my wife got H4 EAD approved, and I received the 797 document also. And unfortunately, we have to go to India for quite some time due to personal thing. And my H1 is going to expire, and as well as her H4 also going to expire this May. Actually, that is 2017 May. And she's going to return in March 20th. So is that fine? Like if I don't use it till that time? I got the approval last week actually.
The EAD?
Yeah.
You mean the H4 EAD, right? That's what you mean. Yeah, the H4 EAD is not affected. That's what's good about the H4 work permit EAD. Excuse me, is that it's not like H1B. If you don't work, you lose it. No. As long as you don't lose your H1, she doesn't lose her H4, you're still good. You can use it.
Okay. If I don't apply for a job, no issues with that, right?
For you or for her?
For her, actually.
Yeah, no issues. H4 EAD is there. You can use it or not use it. It's your call. It's not like H1. Okay? Okay.
Okay. And one question is like, can we go ahead and apply for the SSN for her?
Of course. As soon as you get the EAD, you should apply. That's the whole idea, that we have an H4 EAD. But that's a very good question you asked, and it goes to this article that this lady wrote, because a lot of wrong information are there. But H4 EAD doesn't work like H1. As long as H1 is good, your H4 is good, your H4 EAD is good, you can continue. You can work, not work. You can work whenever you want to. You can open your own business. You can do a lot of things with it. It's a lot more flexible than the H1. Okay? All right?
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks, Shah.
And if you need help, give us a call, 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You are live on air. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Shah. I
Hi,
have
how
two
are you?
questions.
Yes, sir.
Hey, for the first question is, what's the impact of either Hillary or the Trump coming to power with respect to H4 EAD? That's my first question. And second is, when we have the H4 EAD, what care we should take when we switch jobs? Thanks.
Very good question. Actually, again, this covered on the article, because I was interviewed yesterday by Bloomberg, and they wrote an article about it. I posted it, and what we're expecting is that, and I was reading also another article myself, where basically Trump is expecting self-deportation for people who are unlawful. That's one. But for H4 EAD, unfortunately, there's a big chance he will take it away, because he will take everything that was passed through the Obama administration directly. As you know, when we got the H4 EAD, it was done through the executive power of President Obama, and he has kind of hinted to everybody that he will take it away. However, knowing Trump and his business mind, if enough business put pressure on him, he might not take it away. So but there's a bigger chance of him taking it away than keeping it. Now, for Hillary, of course, she's probably going to continue what President Obama has done, unless there's a lot of pressure on her. But if Hillary wins, most of those rules that you see, H4EAD, those STEM OPT extension, etc., will probably be there, unless there is another lawsuit and they win. By the way, the H4EAD lawsuit that was done by Safe Job USA got kicked out. Now they appealed it, but they couldn't prove that their jobs were being taken. So that's good news. So bottom line, if Trump takes power, that's what we are thinking. He will take away all those. And a lot more probably under the H-1B also. As for Hillary Clinton, it's pretty much going to be a continuation of what President Obama has done. That's what I see from here. Okay?
Okay. Thanks, Shah.
Good luck to you. But that should not discourage people to apply. The H-4EAD is very powerful, by the way, because the way we set it up, so much fight behind it, so much there's so much talk about it. It's all over the news when we were working on it, CNN, Bloomberg. So for them to take it away will be a little bit a fight. Having said that, now there is a chance with Trump to do that, but we don't know yet. He's not in power yet, and there's a big chance. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that. Sometimes I'm sure he will win. Sometimes I'm sure he won't win. But right now, things are the way he acted after the debate. We'll see what happens. But that's more politics than law, but everything is related to politics, unfortunately. And also, I think, do I have more callers, Franco? Yes, I have another caller. Let me take the caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello?
Thanks for your time, and thanks for taking my call here.
Welcome, sir.
The question is, I got my green card January 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So when soon I can apply for my citizenship, and how later I can apply for my citizenship, and what are the pros and cons of it?
Oh, very, very good question. Awesome. Okay, so one of the things is that if you got it through employment, right? You got it through employment, 2012?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
So you count from the date you got it, 4 years and 9 months, you will be eligible to apply unless you travel outside in between for more than 6 months in a row. Then you break the time, breaking the continuity. If you have not traveled after 4 years and 9 months, so that means basically January 2012, you said, right? When did you get it?
Yeah.
So
January 2012.
Yeah, so we're counting 2000. I think you're eligible right now, minus 3 months from that. So January 2017 minus 3 months. So you're going backward, January, then December. Yeah, I think by November you will be eligible. Just count 90 days backward from the 5 years. So by November you will be eligible. Now the other question, what are the pros and the cons? Well, the pros are pretty good because you become a U.S. citizen, you are safe pretty much, and you get the protection of the United States. You can vote, you can take certain jobs that non-U.S. citizen cannot take. The only con is, especially for India, if you're born in India, India doesn't allow you to take the dual citizenship. Again, I'm not an Indian licensed lawyer, so I can only tell you what I see from this side. But apart from that, there's a lot more advantages, because one example, I had a case when I just became a lawyer where someone who never applied for citizenship, he never realized about it, and then his daughter never knew that same thing applied to her, and the daughter got into some kind of trouble with the law, and then she didn't even know she was not a U.S. citizen. And when they find out after that, because she was charged with a high crime, she got deported, and she came here when she was only 1 year old. So she didn't know she never traveled outside. She never knew she was not a citizen because she thought that her parents were citizen, and she became citizen. And because of that, the implications are big, especially if you have children who have just green cards and they don't know about it. And at the same time, the same rule applies to you. Let's say, for example, you get into some kind of, or that person get into some kind of legal trouble with the law, criminal issues. What they will do, they will put that person in custody, let them finish the punishment, and once they finish the punishment, they deport them. So there's a lot of advantages of becoming a citizen, and one of the biggest one is to have a say in the elections, for example, to vote, which is very important for our community now. So there are pros and cons, but there are more pros than cons. Okay?
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Okay, and you can apply later on too. It's not like you have to apply right away. But every time you apply, you have to have spent half time already in here, and you have not to have broken the continuity of the citizenship, which is a different issue. Okay?
Okay,
Right.
sounds good. Thanks for your insight.
Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hi, Shah. Shah, I have a question actually. So, we are on a L1, L2. Okay, we both are working, and we both tried a H1, but only I didn't get. Only my wife got a H1. So, but we don't want to. It was done on a counselor processing. So, our L1, L2 visa expires on coming March 2017. So, but we are thinking to go to India for H1 stamping in the end of next year. So what happens from March to December? We have I-94 issued for both of us up to 2018. So I wanted to know what can we both continue work even after the visa expires?
Yeah, you mean the visa, the stamp on your passport, right?
Sorry?
You mean the stamp on your passport is expiring, not the I-94, right?
Yeah, I-94 is valid up 2018, yeah.
Okay, so as long as the I-94 is valid and you're not leaving the country, you can continue working on that, provided the H1 that you did was a consular processing. Was it a consular processing?
Yes, consular processing.
Okay. Then you're fine. You can just, next year when you want to move on, if she wants to move on the H1, because you are the one on L1, your wife is on L2, or the other way around?
It's the other way around. My wife is on L1, I am on L2.
Okay, that the only issue is for you, once your wife moves to H1, you will have to move to H4. And then if she's not, if you don't fall into the category of getting H4 EAD, you won't have a work permit. So be careful on that. But yes, you can continue working until next year. But when it's time to go next year, just give me a call at the office. We'll analyze and tell you what you need to do to come back so that you don't lose your chance on H1 also. Okay? All right?
Okay, I actually had I-140 got approved last month. So
Okay, perfect. So then you can go on H4 EAD. Hopefully the law is there. So you should be fine. Okay?
Okay, I can go for stamping even in Canada or Mexico, right? Not required to go for India. Is it legal or is it advisable?
This is the first H1, right?
For her H1, yeah. For her H1 along with my H4, yeah.
Yeah, and did she graduate from a US?
No. She did it in India.
Yeah, you might be able to do it in Canada. I'm not sure because she came on an L1, but technically the first H1 you have to do it in the country. So I recommend doing it in India just to be on the safe side. Okay? All right?
Oh, okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. So we have a lot of calls, so I won't be long on each call, but I'll try my best. This is Shah Peerally. You are live on air. Hello? Yes, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Hi.
Hi, this is Shah. You are live on air.
Hi. This is Pinky here, and I have a question with respect to my I-140.
Yes, Pinky.
So, like my I-140 got approved recently, just a week back. But I'm planning to switch the employer. So I'm with employer A, let's say. So I just want to switch the employer. Is it okay to switch right away, or is there any restriction?
There's no restrictions when to shift, because a lot of people think if they shift after 6 months, the employer cannot cancel the I-140, but that's not true. They can cancel it any time unless there's an I-45 attached to it. So the problem is bigger than this. The problem is if you reach 6 years extension and you're relying on that I-140, if you transfer and the employer cuts off the I-140 in the middle of the transfer and you are above 6 years, you won't get the transfer approved. That's the risk. So, but apart from that, you can shift at any time. Okay?
Oh, okay. Actually, I'm already 4.5 years on my H1.
Okay, so you're still good. You have 1.5 years in your hand, so you're not dependent really on that I-140. But you can shift any time. Hopefully, they keep the I-140. You can use it down the road, but any movement you do with another company, try to ask them to start your I-140 as your labor as soon as possible. Okay?
Oh, So that means, I heard like my company, my current company used to revoke the I-140 for everyone. So whoever leaves the
then that's why I'm telling you, any new company you go with, ask them to start your labor as soon as possible to be on the safe side. Okay?
Oh, okay. So, but my priority date.
But I have to take some more callers. So, give me a call at the office. We can discuss in more details. 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello.
Hi, Shah. I had a question regarding H1B extension and EAD. So my wife's EAD is valid till my current H1, which is till March next year. So when I do the extension, do I need to get the EAD extended as well?
Yeah, because if you do the extension and you need to extend her H4 also probably, and ultimately, but if the EAD is, you can only renew the EAD 120 days before it expires. Okay. So you cannot do that before. So what I would recommend is to do everything 120 days before they expire. Then you go ahead and file it. But yes, you have to renew it, otherwise it will stop with it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, sir. My name is Pradeep, and I have a question.
Pradeep.
Like, I'm going for stamping, H1B stamping in month of November. So will this elections be any decision making for my stamping?
Yes and no. It all depends right now. Right now they are tough. After November, I think they're going to be a little bit more lenient. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, it all depends on your case also. You know, some cases have difficulties, so I'm not recommending them to go for stamping. Especially if you're working for a consulting company which is under investigation, or many of their candidates are getting denied, or if you are an F1 visa, etc. But
no, I work for a top company here. It's a product company, so there is from the company side there won't be any issue, I think.
Okay, then I don't see any problem. It's only mostly small companies, or if there are some kind of issues on your H1B itself, but should not be affected. But I'm recommending people just to go after the elections before January, because if the government changes, we don't know what will happen. But in that between transition is done in January, so people can take advantage of that somehow. Okay,
sure. Thanks
to you. Good luck. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello.
But because if the government changes, we don't know.
Yes, sir. This is Shah. You're live in here.
Yeah, hey Shah. Thank you for taking my call. Wanted to find out what is the processing time for N400?
I didn't get you. You say what is the processing time for N400, the citizenship?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Depend on your area, but usually in the Bay Area right now, it's taking between 4 months to 8 months, provided you can clear a security check. The biggest thing that is making cases delay right now are security checks. They are going and extensively checking on you with CIA, NSA, you name it. That's what is taking long. But the average time is between 4 to 8 months. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello? 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 Okay, so I don't think I have more callers right now, so I will talk a little bit about the other issues. So ladies and gentlemen, the lines are still open. We had a lot of nice calls on different issues, and everybody tend to call at the same time. That's why I have to shorten some of the questions, unfortunately. The number is 408-912-5565. The number to our studio is that number. But of course, if you want a precise assessment of your case, you can call us. We can do a consultation at 510-742-5887. Of course, consultations are paid, but depending on your situation, we will try our best to help you. But just to let you know, many people are calling me right now because they are panicking. The elections, what will happen? Well, many things are my opinion. Personally, I think what will happen is, depending who's going to win the elections, there will be a kind of a grace period in between, and that's the time when you have from November to January until power shifts. And again, like I analyzed before, from what I'm getting from Senator Clinton, it seems like she's going to continue what President Obama has started, which is going to be mostly good for a lot of immigrants. But at the same time, there will be some crackdown. But now, as for Trump and Pence ticket, they have already said they will crack down for one what they call illegal immigrant and what I call undocumented workers. But they also have said that they will crack down on many of those visas that was passed under Obama's executive powers. Few of them are the prosecutorial discretion. You have the H4EAD, the STEM OPT, and the waiver, 601A waiver. All these were passed under executive power because Congress started to say that, but they didn't do anything. The truth is that this is a Congress that passed the less laws in history. Pretty much a lot of racism were involved in that, and we have to admit it. The main reason they don't like Obama is because he's black, and that's the truth. What can we do about it? But at the end of the day, the better America has taken over, which is good, and most people are not racist. Unfortunately, you still have some pockets of people who are thinking in a bad way, and we are getting all this mess. We are seeing Trump rising because of this. But hopefully we will be able to change that and bring it back to the normal America. Let me take one caller, please. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Yes. Hi.
Hello?
Yes, you're live in here, sir. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Chandra.
Hi, Chandra.
I have a question on H1B.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening to you. I can hear you.
Yeah, so actually, it is a general question. Like, I am working through employer A, some end client. So now I want to change the end client to another company. So same employer. Is it required to apply the H1 the amendment to my H1B?
Technically, no. The rule under the amendment is basically if you change material change in terms of moving location. If it is just basically a middle vendor that is changing something like that, it's not a problem. But if you're changing the employer who's paying your payroll, yes, then you have to do an H1B transfer, not an amendment. But if you're changing one layer in between, it's not a problem.
Oh, if it is the same, I'm in same city, just I'm changing the another end client, not on the employer.
Yeah, end client, yes, then you have to move. You have to file an amendment. Because that's a material.
Not employer, end client, like where I'm going to work.
Yeah, the end client is a material change, so you have to change. You have to do an amendment.
Oh, okay, thank you. If it is in the same city also.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because they say because the reason they want this amendment is that if they want to come and check on you, they want to see you there, and if you're not there, that would be a problem. Okay. Alright?
Oh, okay. If they will check, I'll get a problem.
Yeah, big problem. You and the company both. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I knew I have more callers, but I just wanted to say hi and thank you to all for listening to the show. This is Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. Our show runs now on Thursdays from 10 to 11 and Friday midnight to 1 a.m. Saturday. So please check our website attorneyonair.com or call us 510-742-5887. And we have also a YouTube channel. Please check it. I update it frequently. There's a lot of information there. And also our blog, immigrationlegalblog.com. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, sir.
Hi. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Ashu, and
Hi,
I have
Ashu.
a question regarding EB1. So I'm from India, and I have applied for EB1 in October, and now through my employer, basically it's EB1A.
Okay.
But I have filed through my employer. My I-140 was through my employer. I was wondering what times do I have to wait before I can change my employer once I get my green card, or I mean even after the application?
That's a good question. That's why technically I don't recommend applying through your employer, because many times the way they will craft the EB1A will have a lot of links to their company. So yeah, you don't have to really wait. You can move because EB1A is a self-petition. But the problem is that if you applied it to your employer and they put a lot of content inside the EB1A which is related to them and which makes your case because of them, and they don't want to help you down the road, then I will not recommend moving until you get your green card. But that's one very good thing that I tell people: never use your employer to apply for EB1A, because then you pretty much get tangled in the whole way the EB1A is written. Unless it is necessary, never use that. But technically, EB1A is free. It's yours. You can move anywhere. But I will not recommend moving until the green card, just to be on the safe side. Okay?
But once the green card is here, I'm free to change, right?
Yeah, because EB1A is not attached to the company. But it's not like EB2, etc. But having said that, it's always better. It all depends. I have to kind of look at the case closely, then I can tell you if it is a good idea to move or not. Because sometimes the way companies file it, they will put their name into that somewhere, somehow, and incorporate it. And it becomes very difficult once you move out of them. Then it looks like you kind of use them and things like that. But technically, you can move anytime, but I don't recommend it. That's all in your case. Okay? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for taking my call. This is Murli.
Welcome.
I have a quick question regarding applying for green card for my mother-in-law. So basically, we both are citizens, myself and my wife. So what I'm trying to understand is what is the exact form that we really need to get from India for her birth certificate. Generally in India for older people, birth certificates are not there, right? So we took a non-availability certificate from the municipal office and an affidavit on a stamp paper saying that, this is a so-and-so person born in so-and-so place, like that. So that we took, is that sufficient for applying for a green card then for her?
Yes and no. Technically, you did the right thing. First, you got the non-availability certificate. Then you got the affidavit. It's always good to have two affidavits, by the way. And number 3, you should put some more secondary evidence, like ration card, like medical report, and things like that prove her date of birth. And then that's it. That's good enough. But but make sure you get one more affidavit and give a couple of more documents to prove her date of birth. And if you have school records, medical records, ration card, you name it, just put it in there. Okay?
So for the affidavit wise, when you said 2, like from different people, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. And from our side, from my wife's side, because she'll be applying as a daughter, we also same situation. We also didn't have our birth certificate, but we also took a non-availability and a affidavit when we applied for our own citizenship, green card and citizenship. Is that sufficient, or we really have to go back and again get a birth certificate for my wife?
No, if there's no birth certificate, you can use the same. But usually in affidavit, you send the original. So they might ask you for new original of those affidavit, but that's good enough usually. But they will tell you once you file, if they need more, they will let you know, because now the standard has changed a little bit. They became a little bit more strict. But technically, you can use the same, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello? Okay, so we don't have any callers. So, Franco, we're going to shift gear a little bit. But before I shift gear, I wanted to talk a little bit what's happening right there. I know a lot of people are fearful. I know there's a lot of hate going on, a lot of things that are so confusing. Not only for immigrants, it's confusing even for people who have been here for years and who are born here. So I recommend caution. I will recommend people to make sure that they do all their paperwork right, and make sure if they are traveling for a visa stamp to have all the paperwork. Before I take the other caller, Franco, I'm going to discuss a little bit about another topic, debt settlement, because we are getting a lot of them. One of them is for credit cards. A lot of people have been laid off or have lost their business, and they owe money on not only their credit card but their business loan. And we can help them. We can help them get rid of those loans without them having to go for a bankruptcy. So I recommend, if you need help, check yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. or give us a call 510-742-5887. We can also help you with sometimes with your second mortgages. Not all of them, because in the Bay Area it's kind of hard because the houses have increased in value, but outside Bay Area it is possible. If you need help, give us a call. We can do that for business loans. And what we do in debt settlement is not basically what we do is not debt consolidation, by the way. It's basically negotiating your debt, just like in a litigation we negotiate. And actually we can take cases while they are in litigation too, and we negotiate, get rid of it. For example, someone is suing you for such an amount of money, then we will cut it to a lower amount, negotiate with them, work with them, and then we get paid on a percentage of that. That's the way it works for debt settlement. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello? Did I lose the caller? Okay, I think I lost the caller. So I apologize for that. I had to, sometimes the callers come and we have to set up the timing. So if you want to call, I will still be able to take a few callers. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello?
Hi, Shah.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. So I just have one question. So I'm on a H1 and my wife is on H1 and we are planning to travel to Mexico for a vacation. Do we need to take any visa, or is H1 with a valid stamping is fine?
Well, if you're going for vacation, there's something called revalidation of H1B visa. But it's not very Mexico. Issue you're bringing original H1B I-94 for you and your wife, provided it's called visa. You don't need this for those kind of vacation. But
Beerables Inc. is an e-solutions company that provides custom web design, web application development, and internet marketing services to individuals and businesses. They can build powerful e-commerce sites, mobile apps, develop content, and market you on social media. They can help manage your brand's reputation and provide rock-solid customer support. Call today at 1-800-651-6091 or email us at info@beerables.com for a free consultation today. Again, the number is 1-800-651-6091.
The Shah Peerally Law Group and IMI Law Help Inc. are proud to announce the release of the Immigration Law Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other renowned podcast channels. Immigration Law Podcast was designed to provide the audience with information on various U.S. immigration issues. The podcasts are unique because they are presented by the prominent attorney, Shah Peerally, covering topics such as B1, B2 visas, visitor and business visas, H-1B visas, L-1 visas, O visas, EB-1 visas, student visas, perm labor certifications, national interest waivers, NIW, green cards, and citizenship. Although educational in nature, the podcasts provide a rare insight on immigration news and politics from an experienced lawyer's perspective. Immigration Law Podcasts, a unique perspective on immigration law. Download them from iTunes or Google Play. For more information, visit attorneyonair.com or call 510-742-5887. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I apologize for that. We had some issues with the connection, so I apologize for that again. And sorry for I think there was a caller. Do we still have any other callers right now, Franco? This is Shah. You're live on air. Hello?
Hi, this is Ravi.
Hello. Hi, Ravi. How are you?
Doing very good, Ms. Shah Peerally. First of all, thank you so much for your service in educating the community.
Oh, thank you so much for your nice words.
Yeah, I have a question regarding an immigration. Is it fine to ask as you shifted the gears?
Yeah, go
towards-
ahead.
Yeah, so Mr. Peerally, the question here is, I'm a green card holder, almost 4 years, 10 months on the green card. So now the question for me here is to apply for the citizenship. So basically the dilemma here is what implications would I need to consider to go for a citizenship, and what would be the right time for applying, basically looking at the government and the policies, immigration policy standpoint. What is your suggestion for me applying towards citizenship? When should I consider is the right time, or how the changing immigration policies of the government would impact this? What is your recommendation?
Well, it's very hard to tell, but I would recommend to go for your citizenship right now if you're eligible for it. When will you be eligible? How many years you have your green card? You said 10 years?
4 years, 10 months.
Okay, 4 years, 10 months. So you should file right now. I would recommend filing because right now it's still good to file unless you travel outside the country for more than 6 months. I would recommend filing it. And citizenship is going to be tough for them to take away. So I would recommend right now it's a good timing because there are a lot more. We still have the control of the Democrats with the government. So the chances of getting citizenships are higher. So I would recommend going ahead right now. Now, as for you, if it is good for you or not, that's a different story because that's an issue which is very personal. So some people, they don't want to lose their citizenship from India, and that's normal. But I highly recommend people to take citizenship. There are many reasons. Actually, I did a video on that. Many reasons why people should consider for that, because if they don't, they lose a good chance that you never know, something might happen and you might lose a green card, because a green card is very volatile in terms of if you're traveling for too long, if you get yourself into some kind of trouble, even inadvertently, then you will lose everything. So I recommend going for your citizenship right now. Okay?
Thank you so much, Shah Peerally. And the other thing, 4 years, 10 months is suffice for applying, or?
Yeah, 4 years and 9 months. 4 years and 9 months, you're already eligible. Okay?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. If you need help, give us a call for citizenship. Also, we have 510-742-5887. And I don't know, Franco, I really apologize. We had this issue with my phone, and I apologize for that. And I think I won't be able to take more callers now because I'm going to talk a little bit more about debt settlement and also wrap up on the immigration issues. Number one, for debt settlement, if you need help, the number to our office is 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And also, you can check the website, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. And we can help you with credit cards, we can help you with second mortgages, we can help you with many other issues. If you have a litigation going on, we can help on that too. And maybe save you some money. Instead of paying a lot of fees in lawyer fees, we can reduce that in a way that gets you out of the headache of a litigation. So having said that, now, ladies and gentlemen, just to wrap up, today we have this great article written by Laura Francis on Bloomberg website, and I put that on our website, attorneyonair.com, on H4EAD. I recommend people to actually file for the H4EAD. The same for citizenship. It's important our community get a lot of citizens in this country because this is how we can change the law. It's a democratic system. And also for all those who are pretty much getting stressed about the elections, well, you can help. You can help if you're a citizen. Go vote. If you have friends who are outside, let them know that, hey, we are immigrants. We are not dangerous people like they think we are, so that there is so much hate because of some of the media portraying immigrants as dangerous that they are ignoring all the real problems and here. And oftentimes America works this way. They go into a war, they get into some kind of trouble, later they regret it, but it's too late. Same for Vietnam War, now is the Iraq War, and God knows what else they're going to regret. But we can, if we are here, we can change those. I remember when I was in law school, my friends were protesting against the Iraq War, and some people were throwing stones at us. But the truth now, the same people say, oh, we should not have gone into a war. But that's how the system works, unfortunately. If we are not here to show that we can be citizens, we can vote, we are going to lose the chance. And the chance is for the future of ourselves, our children, etc. So make sure that you go vote out there, register to vote, and have your friends vote, become a citizen is very important. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, everything I'm telling you today is my opinion only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. The number to our office is 510-742-5887. The website to check is attorneyonair.com. And I think I have Amit on the line. Amit, are you there?
Hey, Shah, yes, I'm here.
Hey, hi, Amit. So thank you, Amit, for being there. Sorry for the delay. We had some technical issues. So I'll let you finish talk a little bit about debt settlement and real estate in Hindi and Punjabi. I know a lot of people are waiting on that. Good luck to you all. And this show is playing again at midnight on Friday. Good luck to all. Thank you so much. And bye-bye. We'll be back next Thursday for live show. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Shah, and Sat Shri Akal Adhan to all the listeners. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday morning. And yes, we are live, and I'm going to be giving you a little bit of the updates on what's happening in the real estate market. And you can also listen to us on every Monday now from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. So, we have a half-hour show which is called Apna Ashiana. And in that we do discuss about the interest rates and everything, and give you more details about it. So first, let me give you my details. If you want to contact me, you can definitely reach me at my number, which is 510-299-9361, and my website is gambhiramit.com. So it's GAMBHIR amit.com. So today, I'm going to be letting you know how the market is doing. The market actually has been real good. काफी जड़े लोग किया गए ने as well as refinance करवाने पड़े. So the lenders are a little bit busy due to that, and rates are still very good. तो अगर तुसी भी refinance करवाने वास्ते भी सोचते पे तुसी मैंने contact कर सकते हैं कि then I can connect you to my loan department, and they can definitely take care of that for you. साढ़े कोल काफी tough loans आने ने in which we definitely help you out. अगर तुम्हारे को कोई भी credit की problem हैगी and you want to get the credit fixed, we can definitely analyze your report and see what how can it be fixed, and what are the things you need to take care of in order to get the loans done. And today actually I'm going to give you a little bit on details. अगर तुसी W2 दे होते हैगे हो या 1099 दे होते हैगे हो, so what are the things you need to actually pay attention to, because what happened is sometimes साढ़े को actually काफी लोग के अंदर ने who owns a business and they want to qualify for the loan, but when we are in the transaction, there are a lot of things that doesn't match up in order to qualify for the loan, and the deal drops and it falls out because of the things didn't work out. So अगर तुसी 1099 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, the main thing you need to make sure कि अगर तुम्हारा business हैगा and you have your personal account, make sure you keep those separately. Do not mix your business account to your personal account, because the thing is, when we verify everything, the lender actually needs to make sure that, if your business account is separate and, you do own a business, it does not have to be commingling with your personal account. And you need to make sure that, because if you do commingle it all together, with your business and everything, it's going to be hard for you to get the loan, and the loan is going to get denied. Because the thing is, they need to see the seasoning, ਜਿਹੜੀ seasoning ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ 2 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ seasoning ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, they need to see it for 2 years for the business as well and for the personal as well. So if you, mix it up, then definitely it's going to be hard for any lender to get you the loan on that case. So if you are actually in the situation and you are in 1099, you need to make sure, you can give us a call. We can look into the situation and see if that's the problem you had, and when you're planning to buy the house and it stopped you or something happened. Because, we had experienced that from our lenders in the past, and, this time actually, we had one file that came in, it was all clean, because the other thing, jade lender dekhte pe ne ode vich in the business, they need to make sure that pure saal de apna profit and loss should be there as well. So if you have everything